it's Miss A and it is Wednesday, which means it's time for another family night craft night at the Northeast branch of the Reading Public Library. Now, February, we've been doing things we love, talking about love, because it is the month in which Valentine's Day falls. Now, Valentine's Day has passed, but we'll be making something else I love, which is your own homemade Floam. So Floam is like slime, but with a bunch of little beads in it, made of sort of like a squishy material. So you can, depending on how much activator you add, either make a stretchier one, almost like a thick slime, or you can make it a little stiffer and make it really moldable and buildable. So if you haven't already, make sure you get a go pack at the Northeast branch of the Reading Public Library on 11th and Pike Street. It'll have everything you need other than a cup of warm water and a spoon. So let's see what's inside. We have our Floam instruction sheet, which will look just like this. We've made it for you. A bag full of these polystyrene beads, some plastic bags for mixing in, a little plastic container which is filled with borax, and a bottle of white school glue. And I've already added food coloring to each of the bottles so that you have a fun color without having to have food dye in tiny little droppers. So let's look at our instructions. It says our first step is to mix the borax with a half cup of water, warm water, until dissolved. So I think I have more than half a cup. So let me go pour some of this out and we're going to mix it up. All right, so I have roughly half a cup of warm water and I'm going to mix it with the borax. Now this is what we call our activator, which basically means that when we mix it into our glue mixture, it will be activated and sort of turn, thicken, stop being a sticky and become a cohesive slime. It sort of makes everything bond together. So I'll just pour this in. And take a spoon and mixy. All right, so we mix till dissolved. Okay, so now it says in a separate bowl, combine 1/4 cup of white school glue with 1/4 cup of water. Add food coloring if desired. As I already mentioned, we already have the coloring in the glue, so we'll squeeze that in.
And I'm just going to pour out half my mixture since I don't have a bowl.
All right, so the color is sort of a mystery. I think this looks like it's purple, but you can use a bowl for this and measure out the 1/4 cup. I've got a 1/4 cup here. I'm just gonna squeeze this in. So a 1/4 cup of school glue. I'm just going to try to make sure it's about even with the water. Yeah, I think this is definitely purple. Ooh, kind of cool. Should have done an overhead shot of this. That looks pretty awesome. All right, so I have a little glue left, so I'll put the cap back on. Bam, keeping glue liquidy. All right, so I have this in here and I'm going to mix it up. Ooh. Yikes. Oh. Oh no. What's happening? What? Oh no. Okay, friends, I see what I did wrong here. Oh, God. So actually what you're supposed to do is mix a 1/4 cup of regular water in with the glue. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this weird thing aside.
It looks like an organ.
This is one of the grossest things I've ever made. Oh, this is just so gross. That's just really gross, isn't it? Oh God. That's so gross. Take 2. Okay, friends. So as Miss A figured out the hard way, you want to make sure you get a separate 1/4 cup of water for the second step. It's not super clear. So that borax water, the activator, you want to hold to the side, or otherwise you will get something that looks like this. It resembles like a bodily organ. It's like solid on the outside and like full of air on the inside. It's really the grossest thing I've ever made. So basically we like boiled it in the activator. So you do not want to do that. So I managed to get some activator to the side. So I'm pushing it to the side. That's our leftover activator. Now I've gotten a separate 1/4 cup of nice clean water, no borax added. So this is what you want to mix with your glue. So that's what I'm going to do now. I think there should be enough purple left from the other bottle to make it a sort of purple. And also there's some in my activator. Right, so there's that. So now I'm going to mix my regular clear water with this glue. So a part ratio of 1 to 1. 1 part glue, 1 part water. Alright, so this is when we combine it. So I'm going to put my gross spoon to the side. And I will recommend that you do this on a tablecloth or something because it can be a bit messy. So we have these polystyrene beads and you can see this fills this whole bag. So what you could do if you want is you can do this process over the course of these 3 bags I've put in, or I guess 4, whatever you want. You could, of course, do this traditional way with a spoon. I think it's sort of fun to massage it. But basically, you're going to divvy this up into parts. So I'm going to pour some of this glue mixture in here. Glue and water. Or you know what? I'm just going to do the whole thing. And then you're going to take some beads. And I will warn you, these will go everywhere. Yeah, we're taking the beads and we are putting them in the bag. Oh no. There, that works better. Kind of cool. I'm adding more. And then we're going to top it off with the borax mixture. Now we're not pouring the whole thing in, we're gonna pour a teeny bit in. Drop it at a time. You can see I only added a little. We'll add more if we need it. So we seal this bag. You want to try to get as much air out of the top as you can. And now we're going to give it a relaxing massage. I like it. It's turning into like a cute little light pink color. I'm going to add some more beads and some more borax mixture. Just a tiny bit of borax mixture. Remember, you don't want the weird bladder. More beads in. And a little more borax. I'm going to see if I can open up a hole to get it towards the bottom. Alright. Close this baby again. hard to close. You gotta poke the little beads in. Evil. Get the air out. And relaxing massage. Ooh, it feels like a Rice Krispie treat. I'm just pushing these down a little bit because they're not really going into my slime. Now, the bag is sort of to keep your hands a little cleaner, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Do I dare take it out of the bag? I think I do. I think I dare. Maybe this was a bad dare. Oh boy. It's like a block. I'm gonna get these other beads. Oh no, that wasn't mixed. Alright, I'm gonna keep massaging it outside the bag now. Slowly. Yeah, so you have to massage it to get it not sticky, but it's hard with all these beads. As you can see, I picked more of a moldable one than a slime one. If you want one that's more like slime, you can, first of all, add less borax, but also add less beads. So as you can see, mine is basically beads held together by slime, but you could also make more of a cereal milk slime where you'd have slime and just add a little bit of beads to it. You know, this is yours, do what you want. I'm gonna make mine into a little pyramid here. So yeah, it looks like my Floam's done. And I hope you had fun in this craft. Smooth that up. My bag fell off the table. So, I don't know. Let's see. Which one do you think looks better? Do you like the Floam pyramid? Or do you like the weird organ from the lab? Well, either way, I hope you had fun this week. I hope you'll join us next week for another Family Night Craft. On Wednesday, we are going to be making unicorn and dragon dream catchers. So, have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.